Hi folks, Visordown.com here, and we are here with Stuart Wood, who is the creator of this lovely thing that you see before you, which is Triumph's new Moto2 Daytona 765. I think I'm sold on it, but we've put some posts out on social media. Not everybody is sold with it. Talk us through what is different about this bike. What has changed from the old 675? It's not just a new engine, is it?
No, it's an opportunity though. This is a bike we knew we had to build. We've obviously been supplying the engines for Moto2 this year, and when we started that project, we built a development bike to test the engine. And that's not just a test, that's not testing the durability of the engine, that's testing the performance, that's testing the feel. So we wanted to dial an engine in to feel right, to work well for racing. So the obvious bike we put that engine into was our Daytona, and everyone who rode it fell in love with it. This was too good an opportunity to miss. So we're already committed at this point to Moto2. It's a project that's underway, but it's very early. So at that point, the decision was made to build this bike. And for us, this is the ultimate Daytona. This is an evolution, the last in the line for this bike.
Right, and a lot of people are sort of talking about how this is a street triple frame and engine with a fairing, but it's not just that, is it? It's more than that.
It's not at all. This bike is shorter, it's got a steeper headstock angle, it's more agile, it is a Daytona.
So it's
this
track
is focused. Absolutely.
Right, okay. That's the key point. I think it looks absolutely stunning. I just really, really want there to be a general release of it. I really do. And is that ever going to happen? Because that's what
a lot of people have said that, and
everyone's asking.
It isn't. I'm afraid it isn't. This is a very special end of this Daytona limited edition.
Done.
Moto2 engine, an opportunity.
Triumph are all about the heritage. I mean, come on. As a brand, you are all about the heritage. Is there not a place in Triumph's lineup for a full-scale, full-build model that fills the hole that the Daytona once filled?
Okay, well, what the Daytona used to be, if you like, was the sports bike that everybody would buy. People are choosing to buy street triple RSs. Okay?
So you don't want to cannibalise sales?
Not that. That's the choice people are making, or have made historically. That's what they've actually done. And the Street Triple has become a fabulous bike. You know, if you take that on a track, you're going to have a huge amount of fun. They really work incredibly well.
Yes.
And they're fabulous on the road.
You
and
still see them on track days.
And they fulfill what people want from their bikes. And this is what they're telling us, because this is what they've bought.
Right.
Okay. We've offered both side by side, and they've chosen that bike. However, we know there's people like myself, a lot of other people who just love the Daytona, and it was too good an opportunity to miss, to take the Moto2 engine that we had developed from the Street Triple and then develop it further to put it back in the Daytona as a fully road legal engine.
It makes absolute sense when you think about that. And did you start the Moto2 campaign in terms of engine supply with this in mind, or did you go into it and then see it as an avenue that you could explore further as a business?
Yeah, we saw it afterwards. As I said, when we built the test bike, that was the point that it became very, very obvious that this bike had to exist. Okay, so we'd put the Moto2 development engine into a Daytona chassis.
Yep.
And everyone fell in love with it.
I think I might. Two more questions. Are the press going to get a ride in it?
I don't know.
It's a rubbish answer.
I'm sorry, I don't know. The bikes are in demand, and I think you're going to have to be pretty quick if you want to get hold of one. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So are they all? Did somebody say earlier that they're all sold out already in the UK?
Possibly, but I would, if I wanted one, I would definitely go and knock on the doors of dealers, because you never know, someone may have put a deposit down and they may may decide they don't want to take it.
Look,
But
okay.
they are really in demand, so get in there quick.
Honestly, it is a really special looking bit of kit. It looks like a GP bike with mirrors, indicators and everything else on it, and it's in the shape of a Daytona. And we know that track day heroes love a Daytona because of just the way they handle. They're sublime handling machines. If you really, really wanted the ultimate Daytona, this is probably it. Is it the closest that you can get to a Moto2 bike? I don't know. Carbon tank would have been nice. Could you not have done that? Did you think about that?
No, what an idea.
Anyway, I've been Toad Hancocks with Visordown.com. Thank you very much, Stuart.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Cheers.